Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast. Hello, 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 hello. It is wonderful connecting with you, saying hi, hello, how do you do, what is happening, what's going on with you. Blessings, blessings, and more blessings. I speak unto you. For those who will be live, yes, 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 let's do it. For those who will hashtag and replay it, I love it. For those who will be on and I don't know you on, I might not never know you on, I can appreciate that. And for those who will be used by God at some point down the road to encourage this girl. All right. Hey, Coop Coop. Good morning. Love you right back. Let's make it do what it do. Let's make it do what it do. Okay. So this week we are talking about this notion of what am I? Where's my mind? Words, like how we use our words. And talking about speaking life no matter what, because it matters, right? Speak life no matter what. So we're continuing on with that in that vein. Like, let's not be careless with our words. You know, if you just assess, like stop and consider, what are the words that I use in describing myself, in describing my situation, in describing people? Like, what are the words that I use? Because it matters, right? Our words matter. So we cannot be careless with our words, because somebody said we have what we say. And if we have what we say, what say you? What say you? What are you saying? And does that bear truth? Now, let's make a distinction here. When we talk about having what we say, we are referencing really what we say and say and say and say and say and say. And even that, it's really more about what we believe. Wayne Dyer says, let's see. Yeah. Wayne Dyer says it's about what you all right. Okay, cool. What's today? Wayne Dyer said it's really about what you see if what's his name did it. What you like, how you are. Okay, I can't right. It's really about how you are. I'm not focused. Excuse me for a second. I just wanted to check something. Okay, cool. Come on back in there. Okay. Let me get back to you. Okay, here I am. Erica, good morning, honey bun. You made it. You made it. I love you right back. So, Wayne Dyer says you attract from who you are. So, I guess what I'm saying is, it doesn't like we can say, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. If we know, if we don't believe it, it doesn't matter. We can say it 1,000 times, but if we don't believe it and we don't intend to change our energy around it, it does not change. Right? It does not change. Yet you got to do some internal work to become that which you are not. You got to do some internal work, right? To become. It moves from a place of hoping, wishing, thinking, thinking, hoping, wishing, to believing. And then I believe the ultimate space is the space of knowing. Like, I know. Do you think you will? I believe I will. Oh, I know I will. Do you see the difference? So I live from a place of knowing, right? That's my intention, is to live from a place of knowing in all things that matter. In all things that matter. Will they be supportive of you? Oh, absolutely. Yes, they will. I know that without a question or a doubt. You see? So let's not be careless with our words. If you don't want it as a part of your life, don't speak it. Don't speak it. Don't speak it. And I'm not saying like be all neurotic about what you say, because we can describe situations, we can give some factual things, but what you meditate on, what you give your energy to, the stories that you craft and tell yourself. Do you see? We can talk about all day long. There are always two sides of the coin. What worked and what didn't work. And if you are primed to describe what didn't work all the time, that's problematic, because what your brain is being trained to do is to discover, to look at, to focus on what does not work. That means your brain believes that you want more of what doesn't work. That you want more. You want more of that in your life. Like, that's what you're seeking. You are seeking what doesn't work, because that's all she talk about. That's all he focuses on. His attention is on why they don't get along, as opposed to how much they do get along. Right? As opposed to how much they get along. And so what's not working as opposed to what is working. Now, I am never saying be naive. So, like, it's the idea of focus on the problem. Wait. Deal with the problem, but focus on the solution. Deal with the problem. We got to deal with problems, or they just become bigger problems. Deal with the problem, but focus. Give your energy, your attention, your protracted energy or attention to the solution. Margie, hey cousin, all is well. I pray the same for you. Give that to the solution, not the problem. The problem comes, we got to understand it enough to come up with a profound solution. But we can have a tendency to still talk about the problem even after it's been solved, to still give the problem so much play, so much attention, so much energy, so many places in our life. Like, no, that doesn't serve you, beloved, at all. Focus on the solution and not on the problem. You know, focus on the solution and not on the problem. Give it the attention that will provide you with the kind of experience that you want to have. So we just can't be careless with our words. Like we have to be careful of things like always, never, should, ought to. If the content of that conversation isn't life-giving. Like if I'm saying I'm going to always try again, I'm never giving up. I should give myself the best possible chance, right? But if we're saying I always find myself I'm not ever gonna. No, I should be better. If the shoulds and oughts and musts feel like indictments, then we need to use some different language. We need to be kinder to ourselves. Do you see? And so I just invite you to look at your words. Think about the stories you keep telling yourself. Know that there are all kinds of what's the word I want to say? I don't know. But maybe versions that we can tell ourselves, and choose the version that's most life-giving for you. Like that's what I want to let you know. Choose the version that is most life-giving for you. Because if you're choosing a version that is basically death, then how does that work? Right? It just simply doesn't benefit you to choose a version that doesn't serve you. So if you've got to share a story, give them the facts. We do not want to be like the major news channels. Okay, Auntie, I would stop saying I'm coming home, Elizabeth. Yeah, you better stop saying that. We don't want to be like the major news channels that are opinion news, and that opinion news. What was I going to say? The opinion news will have you biased, right? It'll have you slanted, tilted in one direction without facts in all directions. Okay? Without facts in all directions. So we want to make sure that you, I need to make sure what today is. Yeah, we want to make sure that you give yourself life-giving words because you deserve them. And those who you do life with, they deserve for you to give yourself life-giving words, because if you give yourself life-giving words, you are more than likely to give them life-giving words as well. All right. That's it, y'all. That's it. All right. I got to go. I love you. I appreciate you. I value you. And at the moment that God gave us our breath, me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished. Thank you for the love. We gave up the right to not be amazing. You're an amazing soul. Just in case nobody told you that recently. Take it from me. Bye-bye now. See you soon.